hey, there we are. Hey, signed copy. Let's see, we got it there. Signed. Always nice to add to the library. All right, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 274, editing software. I'll start off by telling you the truth. I'm not a fan. I read a lot. I've read a lot, and I studied hard, and I pay attention when my editors give me feedback. When I get the edited copy back with track changes on, I go through and I look and I pay attention to what they're trying to change, how they're trying to change, and why, most importantly. And it's also good to ask questions of your editor. Why are you changing this? Why is this way? So take advantage of that and learn and get better. After 100 and some books, no, I have a subscription to Grammarly that keeps renewing, and I don't even use it. But Grammarly, I think, is probably the closest of getting you closer, especially if you don't get it, if grammar avoids a flow for you. You try to write and all of a sudden you're in first person, third person, and then you're back. You're using past tense, you're using present tense, and it's just a miasma of words and issues. This is going to cause you a lot of challenges, especially when you try to hire an editor. They're going to want to charge you more because your work is going to be so difficult to clean up. Grammarly will help you do that. Pro Writing Aid is another one that will help you do that. I've used Pro Writing Aid and I didn't like it at all. Grammarly, some of their suggestions, actually, for me, most of their suggestions didn't work for me. I do have a tendency to use fragmented sentences, but that's intentionally to keep the speed, to meter the speed of the prose, prose. As you're trying to do the sentence, look at the longer sentences. You have longer sentences. They take time. They slow everything down, even if it's active voice and it's action, longer sentence. So you want to vary your sentence length. And sometimes a fragmented sentence is the perfect sentence. You put it on a new paragraph all by itself. You hit, that's your impact point. That's your highlighted foot stomp, and then move on. So Grammarly, these are not a replacement for a personal editor. And this is, I know we say that you can do it yourself. Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid come at an expense, but still nowhere near the cost of an editor. But if you can't afford one, hey, do the best you can. And that's, I read my first book like 20 times, 100,000 words, read it about 20 times, going through it, trying to fix it and clean it up. I did then what I know now in regards to editing, because I have published books lately that never ran through a professional editor, and they're fine. But that's me now with what I know today. Word's built-in grammar features. Sometimes that helps me catch what in essence are typos, but it saves my editing team. It saves my proofreading team from having to clean up stuff that there's no reason to give them to clean up. Real typos, homonyms, and things like that. They'll catch those and move them out of the way and clean up the manuscript. I copied in a link because this guy did a hell of a lot better job than I can do on these, because I don't use the grammar checkers. Like I said, I have Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid, and I don't use either of them. BecomeAWriterToday.com, no dashes, no underlines, best-grammar-checker. That's the website and the blog post on that stuff. He did a pretty good job. I'm not sure who runs that blog, on detailing the pros and cons for each package and the current prices. The prices did look current. Humans, copy editors and line editors, pay attention. If you do pay someone, pay attention to what they give you back. This is your chance to learn and get better, and get better prices, because you turn in cleaner and cleaner manuscripts. And then humans, you need proofreaders. You need people to read through that book after the editor has been through it, after you've been through it. And if you've got a 2-pass editor, one that goes through it twice to do the initial cleanup, and then the final smooth read to make sure that it reads as smoothly as you want it, then that makes it a little easier on the proofreaders. But still, if you gave them a really clean manuscript the first time, you don't really need a 2-pass edit, in my mind. And then the proofreaders always get proofreaders, always get proofreaders, because they will catch stuff that everybody else missed. Because sometimes when you're editing and you get an edited copy back, you see it's underlined red, you click accept and it removed a space. And if you didn't watch it, then Word did put the squiggle under it, but you missed it. And you've got a period and the new sentence starting without a space. Proofreaders will catch that stuff. And it's inadvertent, but hey, there it is. It's there. No sense having that if you don't have to. So that's what I would recommend. So editing software, take a look at that website. They've got 10 different software packages that they reviewed, including Word and Google Docs and their inherent grammar editing feature, and whether it's good enough or not. And good enough, that's what you're shooting for, because the readers will be discriminating to the point that if you're fanatical about using the Chicago manual on your book, the readers aren't going to care about the technical perfection as much as the story being good. Get it right. Don't have typos if you don't have to. But the best thing you can do for your story is make sure it's a great story first. And then technically there's a good enough standard. And that's what your human editors and proofreaders will confirm for you. Peace, fellow humans.